Hey, what's up guys, it's your boy the Fice back at it with another video. But if it's your first time here, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button, leave a like, leave a comment, come join us on Discord. It's the best community ever, you will not regret it. Also, if you want to play matches with us, I do play matches with viewers. I do it from time to time on the stream. I do announcements, so definitely be sure to join this community if you do want to play with us in the future. And guys, if you guys don't know, we do not have YouTube monetization, so none of these videos actually get money, but I love making the content for you guys. So if you wanted to support the channel financially because you love what you see, check out the YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link, but there's also an Etsy link. We have a store shop. We have coffee mugs and t-shirts and more stuff on the way. So let's get into this guide of what we're going to talk about, guys. This is actually our first guide for this game. I've been playing this game for just about a month, and I wanted to do these guides for people that are kind of like me, where I started playing the game. I've played Mobile Legends, I've played Smite, I've played a bunch of MOBA games before, so this isn't my first time around the block, but I wanted to give guidance on like certain characters so people can understand really quick instead of spending, you know, a long time or weeks of trying to understand the character. They could see like, oh, this is how you can do some of these techniques and things that you can apply for this specific character without trying to invest too much time, but then you already can hit the ground running just on this stuff. So today we are going to be discussing Baxia. So let's go to the heroes, guys. I'm going to kind of do a quick breakdown on all the things that we're going to do. So I'm going to talk about the moves. I'm going to be talking about the items, but I'm not going to invest too much time on it because obviously they can change over time because of patches and stuff. Same thing with builds, but I'll give you an idea of where I go with it. And then what I really want to talk about is the techniques that I did, and I'll show you a match where I applied those techniques so you could get a really good example of like, wow, so this is how you can play this specific champion. So let's get into tanks, and we're gonna go look at Baxia. He obviously is in the tank category. He supports / damage, but it really emphasizes, like, I know a lot of people say like usually people give like Mobile Legends gives the wrong interpretation of what type of role a certain character can play, but actually Baxia is a really incredible tank. He's actually really awesome. I play him as a tank role, and I absolutely do love doing that. So let's go through each of the items really quick. So first we're going to talk about his passive. He activates Baxia Mark, permanently reducing the final damage received by 25, and at the same time Baxia will reduce the regen effect of enemies hit by his skills by 30% for 4 seconds. So if any character has some type of healing effect, it's basically a healing reduction capability that Baxia has, which is really nice. So he definitely does help in that area when people do heal a lot. The next thing we're going to go into is his, I'm going to classify them as A1, A2, A3. A3 classifying it as the ult. So his A1 is the Baxia Shield Unity. To say it simply, it's basically the way he travels around the map really fast. They have a demo of it, but I don't want to load it. You're going to see it when we're starting to play with it and give you some ideas. But not only do you travel fast, you eventually can stun them when you hit someone. You can get hit. You can hit minions, so they can stop you in your tracks. But if you also press this attack button again, you actually can jump over these characters. You can, like, if you jump towards a hero, it will make you land and still stun them, but you can jump over obstacles, so that's something very interesting, and you're going to see me do that when we're playing it. So A1, you can basically use it to start spinning up, and A1 again while you're doing it. Not only do you speed up when you jump, which is for faster traveling, so you're going to want to press that a lot, but you can also jump over obstacles to kind of get to the destination that you want to go to. Now his A2 is his Shield of Spirit, where he throws a shield, and the main gist of it is, besides doing damage, it snares the opponent for about let me see, and it slows him down for about 1 second for 50%. That's going to be very important. And the other cool thing about it when you use his A2 is that if you hit an enemy hero or you hit creeps, like in the jungle, or like the golden crab, which I forget, forgive my ignorance because I've only been playing a month, but if you hit those type of creatures, the CD keeps resetting after a second. So you can do that. You can hit you can hit those type of monsters, and it'll reduce the cooldown. So he does have capability of doing some form of jungling damage to kind of get things. But also, I have to deny this because I am super busy. People always spam me to invite. I'm so sorry, guys. But while I'm doing this guide, essentially, it's really good to use this on heroes to snare them, and it's also good to farm like these other big monsters to kind of get gold or get, you know, buffs if you need it, and so on and so forth. I play Baxia as a roaming character, so he really helps with a lot of the lanes, and while I'm going through the lanes, I actually do try to get some of the gold from some of these monsters when I get the chance. So this is gonna be a really important move, because if you miss this move on hitting an enemy hero, then you have to deal with the long cooldown, which is a decent amount of time. So the way I usually see it is, if I'm not ulted and I don't have A1 up, if I miss my A2, my Shield of Spirit, I basically don't engage until everything resets, until I get that back again, or I get the A1. But it's very important to always have that A1 hit the hero, so you can spam it every second to keep snaring them, which is going to lead us into our ultimate, which is the A3, which is Tortoise's Puissance. Puissance? I think so. Well, we're going to kind of go with it. So just to give you just of what this does, guys, it basically allows you to speed up. So you get movement speed by 30% for 10 seconds. Also, it creates a trail of lava behind you, where if enemies or minions are on that, they take damage. It's super important on how you utilize this, because you can use this from a running away perspective to do damage to people that are following you, but you can also set it up to be an aggressive to do damage as well. And I'm going to be explaining that later on. So that's kind of what this does. So just keep in mind that when you're doing your ultimate, the combination of A3 and A2 are going to be really important when it comes to this. So I'll show you some cool techniques, and you'll see it in the match later on during this video. Now, the next thing I definitely do want to talk about are the items that you can use. So we're going to go back over here. We're going to go to builds. Now, this can change in various forms, guys. So when it comes to the items, the important thing I want to emphasize is that you're going for a durable build. You're going for a build where you can kind of live and sustain. Nothing damage based. That's not what I use this character for. So if you wanted to do basically like the video that you're going to see how I played him, he still did really nice damage. You'll see a really good tank build in that sense. Now, the pro builds that I see, like you see like this one, I don't like it because you're dealing with magic power. But if you're looking at one of this where it has immortality for resurrection, I'm cool with that. This is perfect. This is awesome. You know, all these are kind of in the same things. I even like these warrior boots for this first build. I just don't like giving a damage output one. I personally just like, I mean, it does have nice lifesteal, but I personally like going for something that, you know, helps with more durable in that aspect. So what I kind of went for was just a generic build of this sense, where I had plus 22 magic defense. I had 62 magic defense here, and then I went for physical defense. I went for health regen, and then I also went for another defense. So it was like defense, magic defense, and it was kind of one of those things. This one, you know, I would actually replace this if, in theory, of having maybe 2 magic defense and then maybe having like the rest physical, or so on and so forth. But the thing I want to emphasize when you're playing with this type of thing is, like, you know, this build is not bad. Like this courage mask definitely helps with some aspects with the movement speed, because it will help to kind of chase down some of these enemies. But you wouldn't be going for anything that really does damage. Like, that's the only thing I want to emphasize. So there's really no cookie cutter build on how you should go for Baxia, unless if you wanted to go the build that I'm going for anything that helps make him durable. So there's a variety of items you can choose from, guys. There's no wrong answer on this. The only thing I just want to emphasize is I'm not going for DPS items, so I don't stack DPS items. So if you want to go for the build that I think is really nice for him, that helps, definitely go for something that helps him sustain and continue moving forward. So yeah, that's the one thing I want to emphasize, guys. Make him tanky as hell, and then everything else would kind of fall into place. So there's that aspect that we kind of discussed. So the next thing I definitely want to talk about is the emblems. So let's go into the emblems really quick, guys. And like I said before, because I've only played for a month, I don't have all the emblems unlocked, but this is a really good guide to show you how powerful he can be, even if you don't have the emblems unlocked and you're still killing it. That's the aspect I want to emphasize. So I go for a tank emblem because we want to go really tanky. Now, if I had all these things decked out, and I think 60 is the cap, and like you get the 3 points, and then you get to unlock all this stuff, and what do you want to put things in? I go for vitality because physical defense and magic defense is very specific, and HP is just a very generic flat stat that helps just in general. So that's why I like putting the points in vitality, just to give you insight on that. Now, when it comes to the second tier, when I do have this available, what would I go for Baxia? I probably wouldn't go CD reduction because his cooldowns actually are pretty low. So I would lean more towards putting 2 points for physical defense and then 1 for magic, because usually you have more people doing physical in a team battle than you do with magic. And then when it came to the choice for this, I probably will still stay with tenacity because I really do like having the extra 35 physical and magical when my HP kind of drops. I mean, it's a really nice thing. You can use his A2 to get the 5% HP, max HP heal. But what I've noticed when I played Baxia, guys, is that I don't go back to the base because I have health issues most of the time. It's usually like, oh man, I'm out of mana. So like that's really the thing I've noticed there. It's like if I aggressively start using A2, 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 A2 in the proper way I should be using it, I more or less have mana issues than actual health issues, just because we sustain pretty well. So you can go Brave Smite, but I just wanted to give you that type of insight. Concussive Blast, you can go that, but I do like the level 21. The level 21 is really nice. So if you do eventually get up to that, you can just put the point there and be happy with it. I've been using it ever since, and it's pretty good, so I do like it. Next thing I want to emphasize is, because we're using this this lower one, the battle spell we're going to use. The battle spell I use is Vengeance. Vengeance is so good in the aspect when you're a tank that moves a lot, and because you're not in a fixed location, like if I was in a fixed location, like let's say I was Minotaur, I would use Revitalize, because Revitalize is so good with him and his A2 heal. He's just ridiculous. But because you're not really in a fixated place and you're always on the move when you're using your ultimate, Vengeance is really good because it's traveling with you and you're dishing damage back that they're dishing on you, and you're also doing damage reduction. Now, what I would suggest is, because you're using the tank emblem and the last item that you're using there, where, you know, when you're low health up to 40%, you get increased defense. I would say, once you see that people are focusing you hard and you have high HP, that's when you pop Vengeance, because you're going to lose more health when you have a higher health pool, because once you hit below 40%, your defense is going to your defense for magic and physical is going to increase because of that talent. And if you stack it with this, you're going to have amazing survivability, but you're not going to dish as much damage reflected back, because now there's so much damage reduction. So I would say, once you instantly start seeing a lot of people focus you, you know, pop the Vengeance as soon as possible when you have a high HP. Like, be aggressive with the Vengeance battle spell. That's what I want to emphasize to you guys. So that's that. And we're going to start going over the techniques, which is really important. So let's get over to the tutorial kind of section, so I can discuss some of the techniques to keep in mind, and you can see them in action. And eventually you'll see the video and you'll see how I used it all in a battle. So check it out. All right, guys, so now we're going to be talking about the techniques. I'm going to try to keep it very short so then you can see this in the actual match. But the A1, the first move essentially, is that travel form where if you press it, you'll jump again. And you can also jump over certain obstacles, which is really cool. Now, the cool thing about this with the A2 is, if you're hitting heroes or creatures of this nature, not minions, it'll reset the cooldown so you'll do more damage. So, as long as you hit the other creature, you'll be able to essentially spam it as much as you want. Now, A2 becomes really important. Now, if you miss it, you deal with this long cooldown like we're dealing right now. But the important part here is the combination of the ultimate, the A3, with A2. You're going to want to be on the enemy side, aka you'll want to be on the northeast, because naturally an enemy's going to want to start going towards the direction of their base to be safe. But if you're traveling in front of them and snaring them with A2, you're putting them in a position where they're gonna need to flicker through a wall. They're gonna need to find some other alternative route. They're gonna need to stop moving altogether, which could lead to your teammate fighting them, or they'll have to go towards your base where your teammates are usually located around that vicinity. So what I mean is, I'm going to show you a quick example as best as I can with this tutorial because there's turrets, but you'll see it in the match. But you're going to want to snare them and then ult, and now you're kind of guiding them in that sense on where they are, but they're going into your fire. You see what I mean? That's going to be how you're going to want to combo characters with Baxia. Now, at the same time, if you're not dealing with an aggressive kill like that, where you're in front of them and you're snaring them with the A2 while they're going through it, you can also use it in the sense where if someone's chasing you down, and you'll see it in the match as well, I pop that to do damage and to speed myself up and also deal with them slowing down as well. The AI during this is just way too passive with me, so I can't really do it, but you're going to see it. But essentially, if he was chasing me, I would be going like this, and I would be firing and snaring, and then eventually I could go to stun it or save it till later. But that would be the gist of what I would do. So that's kind of the idea of playing with Baxia, guys, in a nutshell. I hope that really makes sense. Check out this video, see how I do it. We actually do a really good match at Baxia, and you can see all the things encompassing. Like I was saying, you can do some really cool things here where you could basically jump over items. Like, you could jump over this if you wanted to and start engaging here. Like, there's a lot of escape methodologies you can do with Baxia, which is really nice, but there's also a lot of cool ways you can close the gap to get to certain things. So you can actually land kills. You could jump over these obstacles, so on and so forth. You can use it for escaping, and you can use it for engaging. So this character has a lot of mobility that you can utilize, and you can also set up the scenarios where you can reduce the mobility of the enemies to help your team get the kills, or you can get the kill yourself because your character is actually very tanky and it can do a lot of damage to his characters that do physical type of damage. So it's one of those things. So definitely check out the match. I hope you guys like it, and leave your comments below. Let me know who you'd love to see next. I like doing these type of guides to help people get over the hurdles that I did when I first started playing a character, because I want you guys to just go really quick and start learning and start playing, versus me going through the techniques of what it is that you need to play, and then you could kind of apply these. Now, in regards to the ult and the whole combination of trailing with Baxia, there are some counters that characters can do certain things. You'll see it in the other match, but Jawhead can throw you away. So when you are leading Jawhead, what you're going to need to do is you're going to really need to stay further away from him at max distance for the A2 so he doesn't actually throw you. So you're going to have to use the maximum range for it in order for it to work. Also, there's other characters like Cho that could kick you far away if they don't follow up with the kicks. So there's certain characters that can definitely do some things to kind of put you in a position where it makes it a little bit difficult. So just be mindful of that, and how you can basically alternate your aspects on things like that. Like if you know you're about to get stunned, you know, you could just do things to kind of move out of the way and so on and so forth. Keep your full range away so they can't actually do maybe the move that is required to do a stun. And you should be good in regards to doing some manipulation with Baxia. And you always do have your A1 when it's off cooldown to kind of avoid some things if it comes down to it. So just keep that in mind, and I hope you guys enjoy this guide and this match, and let me know who you guys would love to see next. That would be useful. Alright guys, here it is. Try it just one time. I'll try it. I might try it next match. I'll try it next match with like a character I don't know, because then I won't be fixated on like, yo, you know, like I'm expecting the character to be a certain way. I'll do it with someone I just don't know. Or then I'll play regular matches with them. Why would he lean into me? Damn. He didn't help. He didn't help.
Initiate retreat.
No, I'm not gonna initiate retreat. You suck. You can't handle your fucking lane. Shit. Just keep your stacks full. That's it. That's it. Banana hammocks, baby. We all about the banana hammocks. We in the beaches right now. We just coasting, getting a tan and chilling. Get that shit destroyed, fam.
You destroy the turret. Enemy initiate retreat. Enemy rampage.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Eat a dick, bro. Eat a dick. Come at me. They're not ready for the Fice fam. They're not ready for the Fice fam. We got this shit on lock, baby. Bots are coming in. Oh, God. Ignore them, fam.
Strength does not come from the flesh, but from an unyielding will. Is a double. The power of the black hole is always formidable. Brotherhood is a double-edged sword.
Let's see if I can get this other guy. What you think you're trying to do, bro? You trying to... Yo, you really want some of this? You really want some of this? I got you. I got you. You ain't going anywhere, baby girl. You ain't going anywhere. You getting that ass whooped. You getting that ass whooped. They ain't ready for the Fice fam. They not ready for this. Come at us, bro. Shout out to everyone who's hanging out. Much love, guys. Much love. I got no mana right now, right? Real talk. Destroy that Yuzong, son. Yeah, they're not ready. I want to save my move.
Brotherhood is a double-edged sword.
Is it? Oh, so that's how you kill. That's how you kill. Really, bro? Yo, you want to play this game? You want to play this game? I got you. I'm down for it. Where you going? Where you going? You not ready for this. You not ready, baby. Look at this ass whooping that's taking place, guys. Look at this. They're not ready for us. Kami would be so happy about this shit right now. He's like, yo, what is going on right now? I'll show what's going on. What's up, baby? Yo. Yeah, that is exactly where you're going. Oh, you better run, son. You better run. Because that ass whooping was going to be real. He said, I'm out of here. You are out of here, bro.
Justice is the heart.
Nah. I'll tank it. It's cool. This isn't going to push forward. Damn, I dealt with like 3 people. I was dealing with 3 people. What's my team doing? What is my team doing?
Enemy has been slain.
My word weighs. My
Killing spree. Shut down. An enemy has been slain. Team destroy the turret. Killing spree.
justice is to heart.
That's fine.
Just feel my heart-stopping power.
Mega kill. Your team destroyed the turret.
Fuck you, bro.
Has been
Oh, he took that shit. He took that shit.
My word weighs.
Initiate retreat.
Just my heart-stopping power.
Slain. You have slain an enemy.
That's it, baby. That's what happens.
Double kill.
Oofa. Oofa, baby. Everyone's scared of Baxia Fice. 9-2. Why is the tank 9-2, baby? Why is the tank 9-2? The world? The world is a vampire. Ba-na-na-na-dun-dun. Scared of Baxia. He knows I can box. Don't do it. Don't do it. Yeah? Yeah? Yo, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'll deal with the bullshit.
Is under attack.
Oh my god.
Our turret has been destroyed.
Ah, I should have just kept running.
Have been slain. Shut down. Killing spree.
I just don't know why this is such a difficult match for my team. I'm giving them so much to work with.
Justice is to heart what strength is to body.
Enemy
Oofa. Oh, okay, he's got him. It's a 2v1.
As much as my weapon.
I'll push. Nah, they dragoned. He just unleashed the dragon. He Cisco'd that shit. I'm hopping over. I want to be part of this fight.
ally has slain Lord.
Just feel my heart-stopping power.
Enemy has been slain. Enemy has been slain.
fuck that.
Unstoppable! Double kill! Killing spree!
There we go. Yo. So let me talk to everyone hanging out. Was that a ridiculous match or what? I'm definitely MVP. I'm definitely MVP. Damn, son. I like his Illuminati skill effects. Which one? Baxia? We did good, guys. Hey, Corbico, welcome to today's stream. That was a one-sided match for Baxia Fice. Yeah, that was ridiculous. What is this character all about? Cause Jesus. So good, Papi. Yo, so good, Papi. He said, yo, why does everyone know me as Papi Rico now? So good, Papi. Yo, everyone's fucking saying, yo, that shit is stupid. Ever since that one stream. Yo, Papi Rico, are you the man? Like, what? Like, what are you talking about, son? This, yeah, obviously, it's someone from Puerto Rico, but yeah. Yo, shit, this game is too goofy, son. I love it when you call me Big Papi. Papi too good. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, if this is your first time here and you're watching from YouTube, definitely be sure to hit that subscribe button. If you ever come to Twitch, definitely be sure to hit that follow button. Come join us on Discord. The link is below in the YouTube description. Also, last but not least, I want to say major shout outs to the sponsors. If you guys also wanted to financially support the stream, definitely be sure to check out that YouTube description below. There is a Patreon link. And if you can't support financially, don't worry, guys. There's other ways you can actually show support. That's getting the word out, sharing the content, letting friends and loved ones know about this this channel. Tell them to come and hang out. Come join us on Discord. You will not regret it. It's the best community / family ever. It says it right there on the freaking board. Yo, thank you guys so much for hanging out. I love you guys so much, and I will catch you guys next time. Let me know in the comments below what you would like to see next, what you think about the video, and so on. I'll catch you guys next time. See ya.